Have you ever spent hours crafting a video, designing a thumbnail with absolute care, and pouring your soul into editing, only to upload it and face a soul-crushing reality hours later? 3 views, 2 of which were you refreshing the page from your own account and 1 from your mom. You sit there staring at the screen, whispering to yourself, did YouTube personally shadowban me? Is the algorithm waging a silent war against my channel? But here is the bitter, unfiltered truth that no one wants to tell you. The problem isn't bad luck, and it certainly isn't a malicious algorithm. The real issue is hiding deep inside the way you approach content creation, right where you think you are doing everything right while secretly marching straight toward a brick wall. Imagine opening a luxury boutique in the heart of the most expensive street in the city, setting up breathtaking decorations, and then pulling the metal security shutter halfway down. Obviously, nobody is going to walk inside. That exact disaster happens on YouTube every single day. Most creators live under the illusion that channel success is a secret lottery or a matter of backdoor connections, but that is a massive psychological trap. The reality is far more brutal. The human brain in the digital age has an attention span shorter than a goldfish, and your potential viewer decides whether you live or die in a fraction of a second with a single flick of their thumb. So why do some creators pull millions of views effortlessly while your masterpieces sit in the digital dustbin? Let's rip back the curtain and look at the hidden psychology of retention, because once you see it, you can never unsee it. The very first place you lose the YouTube game happens in the opening 20 seconds. Most amateurs think they need a polite, formal runway, a warm welcome, a lengthy introduction, and a rundown of what they plan to talk about. That is absolute poison for your retention rate. The second you open with, "Hey guys, today we are going to discuss," you are subconsciously signaling to the viewer's brain, warning. It is time to get bored, tune out, and click away. The human brain is hardwired for survival and energy conservation. It hates boredom. If you do not inject a massive, bleeding curiosity gap directly into the viewer's cortex within the first heartbeat, you have lost the war before the battle even starts. The masters of the platform don't welcome you, they shock you. They drop a mind-bending question, a jarring contradiction, or a hidden truth that makes the viewer freeze and think, wait a minute, how is that even possible? I need to know the answer right now. Let me teach you a core psychological weapon that separates amateur hobbyists from professional multi-million subscriber creators, the pattern interrupt. Human beings live life on autopilot. We scroll through feeds with glazed eyes, expecting predictable tropes, boring tones, and cliché advice. When you abruptly shatter that predictable mental pathway, you hijack their focus completely. Instead of whining about why your videos aren't getting impressions, you need to expose how their own unconscious viewer-repelling habits are sabotaging their channel. This is where a radical shift in perspective must happen. Until you stop pointing fingers at external scapegoats like the algorithm, you will remain stagnant. True channel growth only ignites the microsecond you look in the mirror, take full ownership, and admit, I am actively doing something wrong, and I need to fix it. Now, let's dive deeper into the engine of retention, the curiosity gap. Imagine reading a masterclass thriller novel where the author drops a massive, unresolved mystery right in the middle of a chapter. You are physically compelled to turn the page just to keep your sanity. YouTube operates on that exact psychological frequency. The gap between what your viewer currently knows and what you are about to reveal is the magnetic field that keeps them glued to the screen. When a viewer feels like you hold a secret piece of the puzzle that everyone else is missing, they stick around like iron filings to a magnet. This is the holy grail of watch time. If you can engineer a script that forces a viewer to stay until the absolute final second, the recommendation system will take your video and shove it in front of millions of other screens automatically. Let's be honest with each other for a second. Many creators obsess over high-end cinematic cameras and studio-grade microphones. Listen to me. YouTube is not Hollywood. Countless viral videos are shot on a basic smartphone in a messy bedroom, yet they explode across the globe. Why? Because they bypass high production value and strike directly at raw human psychology. People crave brutal, unvarnished truths wrapped in actionable guidance. They yearn for someone who will look them straight in the eye without a corporate filter and say, look, friend, the strategy you are using right now is fundamentally flawed. Here is why you are failing, and here is how to fix it starting today. When you talk to your audience like a trusted close friend instead of an arrogant professor lecturing from an ivory tower, their defensive walls instantly collapse. They stop feeling like they are trapped in a boring lecture hall and start feeling like they are sitting across a coffee table from a mentor who was handing over hard-earned life lessons for free. Let's scale this insight up into a profound life lesson. Why do so many people struggle year after year in the real world while others skyrocket to success? Because the exact same YouTube algorithm rules govern real life. Someone who constantly makes excuses, blaming the economy, bad luck, or a broken system, is behaving identically to the creator who claims YouTube hates them. Success in content creation, business, and personal relationships follows one ironclad mathematical formula: 100% personal responsibility paired with relentless continuous improvement. The moment you accept that your current failures are the direct product of your past decisions, you instantly unlock the power to rewrite your future. That is your ultimate turning point. But here is a plot twist that will probably shock your system. We live in a culture poisoned by the illusion of instant gratification. We launch one video and expect 1 million views overnight. We hit the gym for a week and expect an aesthetic fitness model physique in the mirror. When reality inevitably fails to match our inflated expectations, we throw our hands up in despair and quit. But the secret weapon of elite performers across every industry can be summarized in 2 concepts: abandon blind persistence and replace it with intelligent, data-driven strategy paired with stubborn resilience. Every time a video bombs, you shouldn't cry yourself to sleep. You need to sit down like an objective data scientist and analyze the wreckage. Was the title weak? Was the packaging uninspiring? Did the retention graph flatline at the 30-second mark? That isn't a failure, that is priceless market research. Let's reframe how you look at rejection. Every single underperforming video is nothing less than a free, customized catalog showing you precisely what not to do next time. Amateurs look at a low-view video and conclude, I guess I just don't have what it takes. Professionals look at the exact same data and think, fantastic. I just discovered another variable that doesn't work, which brings me one step closer to the winning formula. This mental framework is the bedrock of a true success mindset. You must learn to decouple your emotional self-worth from instant metrics. Do the work with ferocious craftsmanship, extract the brutal lessons from your mistakes, and leave the rest to consistent execution over time. As you prepare for your next content cycle, before you even think about hitting the record button on your camera, you need to interrogate yourself with these heavy, uncomfortable questions. Does this video actually solve a painful, burning problem for my target audience? Is the opening hook powerful enough that no human being could possibly scroll past it? Does my delivery sound like an authentic, caring friend, or an AI-generated robot reading a textbook? If your answers check out, you can rest easy knowing your foundation is rock solid. Remember, the modern audience is fiercely intelligent. They can smell fake guru BS, recycled advice, and performative acting from a mile away. So strip away the pretense, be radically honest, and pour your energy into teaching one single, high-value insight that genuinely elevates your viewer's life or work. At the end of the day, conquering YouTube, just like conquering life, is never a lottery ticket. It is an epic marathon where the only people who lose are the ones who stop running, stop learning, and surrender to mediocrity. Now that you hold this psychological blueprint in your hands, ask yourself, what is the biggest mistake you have been making on your channel, and how are you going to course correct starting today? Let that question echo in your mind, because true transformation doesn't happen tomorrow, it ignites right here, right now, in this exact moment of realization.